Hi, I want you to know that you are important and that you are enough and that you are amazing just the way you are. And I know that for you, and so many other people know that for you, but it's important that you know that for yourself and that you realize just how incredible you are and how much you deserve in this world, right? I'm Martha Brown, and I am a self care expert. I am a work life balance specialist. I help people who are struggling with addiction recovery. And I also help coach and train in different areas of life, health, and business. And for me, this was a huge struggle to realize how important I was and how amazing I was just the way I am. I was so busy and can still fall into it too, making sure that I was taking care of everybody else, that I was being the person that everyone else needed me to be, that I stopped knowing who I was for myself. I'm what a lot of people would call a recovering people pleaser, right? I wanted to fit into that mold. I wanted to make sure everyone else is taken care of before I could take care of myself. And in doing all of that and trying to be the perfect person for everyone else and trying to take care of everybody else, I made myself sick. I ended up turning to drugs and alcohol for a few years in my life and lost everything because of it. Even in my recovery, I found myself in relationships that were not healthy for me, that I was still trying to be the person to take care of everybody else. I can fix them. I could do this because in all of it, I didn't have to worry about me. I didn't have to look inside at me. I was still in the midst of all that chaos of all of it. And no matter how cruddy I thought about myself, I didn't have to worry about it because I had to be a great person because I was doing all of this stuff for everybody else. And while it's incredible and nice and wonderful, emptying my own tank to do all of that is not healthy, not only physically, but it's not healthy mentally. It's also a bit of an ego thing. I'm calling it as it is. When we are so busy taking care of everybody else and not taking care of ourselves, it's an ego thing because then we can say, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I was able to do that. Yep, I took care of them. I'm not worried about me. Right. And I'm just calling it as it is because it's true. Right. We don't have to focus on us. There's a reason that we do it most of the time when we're trying to please everybody else, and it drains us and it makes you tired and it makes you not have to look at yourself, and then you're too tired to have to do it, and then it's always like, no, 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 I'm okay, I didn't need to do that. No, 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 I'm all right. And then when it gets really into it all, we stop doing wanting to do any of it, and we can become resentful in the moment of, well, I had to do that, so I didn't have time to do it for me. And then you get mad at that person because you didn't have time, or you had to cancel this, or you had to take care of this because you're busy over here doing that. And that doesn't serve anybody. So I'm here today to tell you that it is important. You are important enough to take some time for you. Because when you do take some time for you, and I'm not talking hours upon hours, even in a week, even 5 to 10 minutes a day, what a difference it can make for you and for those relationships and the people that you love. And here are some quick little tips and tricks on things that you can do to help shift that for you to start filling your own tank. So that way you are able to do all those things you want to do. That way you stop with the resentment. That way you are taking care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, And the list goes on and on and on, all the benefits that there are, and a little bit of, yes, I'm going to say that little bit of self care for you. One big thing to do is daily take out a pen, take out a piece of paper, a notebook, or whatever, and write down 5 things that you are grateful for. Big, small, whatever it is. Your family, the fact you can bend over and tie your shoe, the sun rising in the morning, that you woke up that morning, whatever it is, and write it down. When you have a little bit of gratitude there, it really helps to start changing it, changing how you're feeling, getting you in a much better mood. Another thing is when you're starting to feel a little ucky and like you're just still feeling a little bit off, get up and move. Whether it means going outside, reconnecting with nature, taking a walk, taking your shoes off even and walking in the grass, it just helps to ground you. Or if you're feeling like you need to get that energy up even more, turn on some fun music, whatever it is that you like, and dance a little bit. Nobody has to see you. It doesn't take long, just a few minutes, and it can make such a difference. And then the other thing, too, is give yourself some quiet time. Just a few minutes, close your eyes, do a little breathing, maybe a little stretching, and some meditation. Those things can make such a difference for you and don't take long. Heck, even with some of it, the dancing part, you could do it while you're brushing your teeth. So you're doing some of your everyday care along with a little bit of self-care. And that's where we tend to cut ourselves short is we don't realize how much we do for ourselves on a daily basis of taking care of our basic needs. And if you notice that you're not taking care of your basic needs, you're not eating healthy foods, you're not drinking enough water, you're not brushing your teeth or taking care of those things, keep an eye out. That means that there is time for you, that something's going on, and you need to back it up and start taking that time for you. Checking out those needs. How are your relationships? Are you still connecting with your friends and those that you care about? Are you doing things for yourself? When you see those things happening or not happening, in other words, then that's when you need to step back, take a few minutes and be like, whoa, you know what? I haven't talked to my friends in a little while. I'm not drinking water anymore. I haven't eaten since yesterday. And here it is 7 o'clock at night. Like, what are these things for you coming up? And if they are, take a few minutes, make a shift. Be like, all right, I'm going to recommit myself to 2 minutes a day of doing something for me, turning on some dance music and grooving a little bit, writing out a gratitude list. Heck, that would take 30 seconds. Just doing a little bit of refocusing to get yourself started can make a huge difference. And if you are struggling figuring out where to go with that, I want to invite you to jump on a call with me where we can start helping you feel like you can take control of that life and those things again, to stop being such a people pleaser, worried about what everybody else is thinking about of you, and worried about taking care of everybody else's needs before you, because you can't give them your full energy if you don't have it to give. And all you need to do is run over to bookwithmartha.com. There are places on my calendar, and I want to invite you to do that with me. And I also want to offer you a little downloadable thing with different keys and things to do with this on helping you get some life balance. So it's called lifebalancetips.com. It has tons of different not tons, it has 7 of different quick things that you can do to get you excited to jump out of bed in the morning and for your day. Who doesn't want that? And then if you want something a little bit more grounding and a little bit exploring that meditation side and figuring out what that is for you, because there's lots of different ways to do it. I want to invite you for my 28-day spiritual cleanse, and it is only $37. We'll put the link here along with this video, and I would really enjoy spending that time with you and helping you explore that part of your self-care. Because when you start taking care of you, you start realizing how important you are. And when you do that and you treat yourself with the love and respect you deserve, then you start having other people treat you that way too. And you start being willing to set boundaries and put yourself first, so that way you can serve and take care of all of those that you love around you. So I really, really hope that, the little tips and tricks that I gave you today can help you. I know that mental health is such a huge, huge area that we all need to focus in on in order for us to show up fully as our best selves, because you are worth it, you are loved, and you are important. Thank you so much for being here. This is Martha Brown again, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.